Off season, I mean, I'm a Laker fan, so of course I got Laker on my Twitter, I got Laker on Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, that's enough. Keep going.
It's like 90% BS and 9% okay. There's a little bit of, I can get that, and 1% fact for Laker fans, man. It's that chaotic when it comes to everything going on, because we do got some very, 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 and I'm a Laker fan. We have some very, very bizarre fans, like very, very bizarre. Like, sometimes I'll be listening to Laker fans talk, and I'm like, yo, no, but this is before LeBron. I mean,
okay.
Just sheer like.
Has it gotten better or worse post 2019?
Worse,
because LeBron fans came, so it added on to like the delusion that we had. Like, all right, like we have folks believing that back in 2014 we had a chance. I'm like, wait, what? No, we just signed the worst contracts in NBA history. And look at that.
Was Luol Deng there?
The Luol Deng and the Mozgov, the Mozgov sign.
Emo Faye, yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? But hey, Laker Twitter was just, hey, we got a shot. We're gonna be a playoff team. I'm like, but we'll be lucky enough if we get the fifth or fourth
Nash
pick.
Year? Was that or was that prior to that?
Nash was
that 13, 12?
Nash was 13, I want to say, because that was the Dwight Howard deal. Yeah, that was the Dwight Howard deal, because it was supposed to be Chris Paul, so we had to settle for Steve Nash, who ended the rest of his career from a duffel bag.
Jeez,
still not understanding that one. How you end the rest of your career and season carrying luggage? Yeah, I wish.
If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. This one was interesting. So we've been hearing a whole lot about the King over the last couple of days since he opted in, took $52 million. Go Lakers. Yes.
Damn.
Took 52 mil, took all his money, which he has earned it. But okay, so let me back up a little bit. I talked about this on a members only show earlier this week ago, whatever, over the weekend. And so I thought this was very interesting that LeBron, a couple of weeks ago, we did the show on this. He was telling us how ring culture is weird, right? Is that how he says it? It's weird. He was telling us how ring culture is weird. And, he didn't actually say it, but he intimated that ring count doesn't matter. And, should we think Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash shouldn't be in the room because they didn't win rings, and guys who only won 1 or 2 rings shouldn't be in the same room? Am I getting it? Am I getting the gist of what he was telling
that happened?
Us? Sound about right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sound about right.
Right. And then we get the commentary from Rich Paul, Persham Sharania, NBA insider extraordinaire for ESPN, that LeBron James wants to compete for another ring. Interesting. He wants to compete for another championship. And so now he's evaluating the state of the Lakers roster and watching the moves that they make. So I had 2 interesting thoughts, and then we'll go on and get to the whole Luka piece. First one is that you're concerned about the state of the Lakers roster, but you took all the money. Okay.
A reminder that the complaint came in the day after he signed $52.6 million.
Of course. I mean, you're going to get his dough first, right? And You took a roster spot for your undeserving progeny. Interesting how that works, isn't it? I mean,
the roster spot. That's
just saying.
no.
I mean,
The
somebody else
roster
could have
spot
had
ain't
that
the
spot.
problem. The
Yeah,
money,
but
yeah, you got a point.
But it's
But
the consistency. What Bruce is saying,
Bron-
like you need to
Bronny's
align
taking the 12th
everything.
spot on the roster. You're not
But
utilizing the 12th spot.
That's not the point, though. Somebody else who's a bum could slide down to that 12th spot, and somebody better could have been in a higher spot on.
He
the
didn't have
rotation.
nobody to slide to the 10th spot. But go on.
It's the general point of being consistent,
But
not
you're
telling
wrong.
us one thing and doing things that don't align with
But
what
you're
saying.
wrong.
Nah,
But
he ain't
go
wrong.
on.
Wrong.
Nah,
He is wrong.
Nah.
Using Bronny, that's wrong.
Well, using Bronny, whatever, but he's saying you need to be in alignment with the same energy all the time. You can't be two-sided talking all the time.
There you go.
Everybody's two-sided talking all the time in the
Here we
NBA.
go. We're not doing whataboutism. We talking about LeBron.
Oh my God.
We're not doing whataboutism. We talking about LeBron.
Okay, go on. What did Luka say?
Thank you.
What did Luka
didn't
say?
Anything. So anyway, the point is, so this is interesting because LeBron's got all this going on, and then it comes out today. I was shocked that LeBron James and Austin Reeves.
Got
Thank you. Your guy, right? Hillbilly Kobe, disrespectful. But anyway.
Is that a thing, bro? They really do that?
They really call him Hillbilly Kobe.
Hillbilly Kobe, yeah. Because he went to school at some small school in Arkansas.
Like Appalachia or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, some tiny school in Arkansas. So they called him Hillbilly Kobe. I guess he was just dropping buckets. But the point is, apparently, those guys do not enjoy playing with Luka, as per the reports. So this is so funny, right? When that whole trade went down and Luka came and all that, and I said this wasn't going to work out, I was forced to get on this show and talk about how wrong I was about how it wasn't going to work out. And I was wrong because those guys played well together. Am I right, Transformer?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I was wrong. Yeah. And y'all know if I'm wrong, I got no problem saying it. So I was forced to get on here and talk about it. But it seems to me, Young Disciple is a vampire. Here he is. He wasn't here the whole time. It's like he's got that blood connection with his maker. LeBron is his maker.
Oh, yeah. Spider senses.
I talk about LeBron.
He got the Spidey senses. They're talking. I'm on the way.
So anyway, it seems I was right, at least on the personality side. LeBron doesn't enjoy playing with Luka. That is interesting. So apparently John Gambadero, that's his name. He is an NBA insider. He's got a show like in Arizona. He's got a radio show. And he basically was reporting that Austin Reeves and LeBron James don't like playing with Luka. And that was interesting. So he says,
now, where did he get this information from?
Well, you're asking me? He's an NBA insider. I mean, I don't think he's going to tell us, right?
Oh,
is he going to tell us?
No,
is he going to tell us? Transformer told me.
Right? No, he could have been vague about it. Oh, says teammates, says Laker organization.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from, but I thought it was interesting and worth discussing. Just worth discussing. I didn't, that LeBron and Austin Reeves allegedly do not enjoy playing with Luka. They made commentary to the effect of Austin Reeves doesn't like standing in the corner and catching it with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, which, you know what? It is interesting that would be said because D Wade actually said that he didn't like playing in Cleveland with LeBron because he would be in the corner and catch it with 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Kevin Love.
That's why
Kevin Love said it too. Kevin Love said
yeah, there you go. So D Wade actually asked Ty Lue to come off the bench in Cleveland so that he could actually get into the flow and play the game and not just be a guy sitting there, right? So I thought that was interesting. So now, once more, we're hearing this same kind of talking point where LeBron is concerned, LeBron and Luka. But it is interesting, though, that both of them it's being alleged that both of these guys don't like playing with Luka. So I'm going to just, what are your thoughts on that? Transform, you started last time. Sneed, I'm going to start with you and then we'll.
The Lakers have to be really, really careful with this.
Agreed.
Luka has been getting alienated since he got to LA. You have people just calling him fat. You have people questioning his conditioning. I mean, these there's validity to his ability to perform. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this guy, when he got to LA, when he was traded from Dallas, looked like he was going to break down and like have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
He was devastated and rocked by being traded from Dallas.
Right.
He's 25, turning 26. He's just been moved and uprooted in a situation that he had no control over. He's got his coach calling him out in the public. Now it's these things. They have to be very careful because he can leave as a free agent. They have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
He doesn't owe anybody anything in LA. I don't care what they can pay him. People make decisions that are rational, irrational. It doesn't matter. They need to be very careful with this. Mark Walters is very much in tune with this situation. He just bought this franchise. Part of the reason he wanted to spend $10 billion was the fact that Luka is there.
Right.
It has nothing to do with LeBron. He did not buy this franchise because LeBron is there.
Agreed.
Right. So I'm looking at it from this perspective. These guys better be careful with how they deal with these young stars because they're not tough-skinned. They're not. Sometimes the noise is very loud and the signal gets lost. And it's just something I would be very careful with if I was Lakers brass. Now, to address the claim, right, that folks don't like playing with Luka, he's ball dominant. He takes really crazy shots. He's the same player he was in Dallas. Yes, he was the same player.
Yeah.
The last time we saw him in the finals, he self-imploded. He had absolutely zero control of his body. He was just falling over, hacking people. He got fouled out of games and didn't even play the full games. Like, look at the minutes restrictions, like because of foul trouble. Like none of this stuff is new. So they just don't like it, apparently. Yeah, Austin Reeves was ascending. Austin Reeves was emerging. Right. Austin Reeves was the one running the offense when LeBron didn't have the ball in his hands. That all changes when Luka got there because Luka's better than you.
Yes, but let me interrupt you real quick, Sneed. Here's the scary thing. I'm not sure why Austin Reeves would have issue playing with Luka because
I actually don't believe Austin Reeves said anything. I don't believe it.
I was going to get into that.
All goals. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I was going to get into
that.
I
actually don't believe Austin Reeves said anything. I think it's from somewhere else.
Okay. Transformer.
You can't put a name on it. I don't hear it.
That y'all got to stop that.
But you can. I can't sit here. We're in LA, right? We're going to be the off season is the worst time of year for Lakers fans. It really is because we hear so much BS. Every player needs to go here. This player is the highest made bet to go to the Laker franchise. We're doing this. We're interested in A, B, C, D, E, F, G player. It's so much going on, right? And like when you say stuff like this, put a name on it. Other than that, we Laker fans don't hear it because what you're saying doesn't make sense. If Austin Reeves doesn't like playing with Luka, let me finish. If Austin Reeves doesn't like playing with Luka, why is Austin Reeves' numbers better with Luka than without him?
That's the weird part. Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Why is LeBron looking younger in the fourth quarter when Luka got to the team? Why is he able to withstand longer efforts of duration on the court when Luka's on the team? So LeBron essentially can play a little bit longer because of them. But why all of a sudden he doesn't like playing with Luka? None of it makes sense. So something like that from this random guy who I've never heard of, nobody's ever heard of, right? To just come out with this and the facts don't match what he's saying. I'm just like, bro, this is just noise, bro.
Okay, but you're a smart guy. You've seen a lot of times people do say irrational things that don't add up, right? So let's look at this. Well, first, let me say this. You and I have talked offline. You know, I have a very credible source that's deeply embedded in the NBA, right? Yeah. We talked about that, right? So if I tell you I got some and I say a source close to the situation, right? That source is credible. So that's why I'm like, we got to stop this business of put a name to it. If you can't put a name to it, we don't believe
He
you.
didn't put
Because
anybody to it.
Well, I get it, but I'm just saying that's not always fair to say that. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, put something to it. He didn't put anything to it. Like,
I got you.
Okay, like I said earlier, says Laker teammate or someone in the Laker organization. They'll be vague about it. Like, they don't have to say, okay, Snead said it, right? I'm not asking you to point the finger at somebody, but I'm saying typically they'll allude to like a group or like, hey, it says Laker teammates or Laker organization or something like what Mark Spears, and when they report, they give a location or they give a generalization of people where it can come from. I mean, I'm looking at the article. I'm like, bro, just said it.
Right.
He said it, but there's like, okay, well, where are you getting this from? Like, did you talk to somebody in the Laker organization?
Maybe he did.
You know what I mean? So, like, he didn't say that part. But then on top of that, like I said, the main purpose of here, the facts of how these guys are playing alongside Luka, they don't match. They to me, they don't match. Right. The biggest problem for us last year for the Lakers was really our interior defense was just crap. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And inside, we would just Gobert looked like he was playing.
Actually, the pick and roll defense was atrocious.
Pick and roll defense. Yeah, because they put the 5 out there who didn't know how to play it. Right. So we made Gobert look like he belonged in the freaking category with Shaq.
Right. I mean, you got one guy who's 40. You got on the perimeter in terms of pick and roll defense. You got a guy who's 40. You got Austin Reeves who doesn't defend when he's on the floor, and then you got Luka who just refuses to and will not.
So I did a film break. I did a film breakdown on several games of Lakers defense, especially the pick and roll. There's a lot of poor fundamentals that Bruce was talking about. That's there, but the coaching isn't making any adjustment. Like there was no improvement from game to game, from week to week, from month to month. They were getting chewed up and spit out, and they weren't changing anything, which means they're not coaching anything either. And this is why I'm critical of JJ Redick, who got better under JJ Redick last year. Nobody. And how did they improve from their previous tenured coach? They didn't. So I have to, this is part of the evaluation of the team, right? When I'm looking at the team holistically, they are flawed. They have problems across multiple areas. No team is perfect.
Right.
This is unnecessary. This is unneeded. This is risky business. Now, if Transformer is right and it's all made up and it's a figment of everyone's imagination, well, then it's noise and it's not signal. But if there's any credence to this and any of it is true, it is self-sabotage of the highest order.
No, I hear you. This is what I wanted to say also, though, Transformer, where it may not match up despite what LeBron was able to do with Luka on the floor in terms of his statistical production. Here's the bigger problem, right? What if this is more a situation of LeBron is frustrated knowing that he is no longer a major part of the Lakers' long-term plans? His control has been greatly diminished. His ability to, pull the strings for the organization has been greatly diminished, if not completely removed, right? All these things, the fact that he's no longer the storyline has been made clear and obvious by the organization and the media, that the Lakers' focus is building around and planning on the future with Luka. Yeah. Maybe all these things are playing into that whole thing of, he doesn't like playing, and he's just
how I can't believe that.
I'm just saying maybe. I'm not saying
that's how I can't believe into that.
Talk to me.
He would have opted out. When LeBron's not happy where he's at, what is he known to do?
Bye, Felicia.
Leave. Bye, Felicia. He would have opted out. See, there it goes right there. There goes there. I mean, not saying that you're saying it, but like that synopsis, like if he really wasn't happy with Luka being there, and he knows Luka is the future, he knows that Mark is finna come in, he's finna hand the keys to the Ferrari over to Luka. LeBron would have left. He would have said, "Okay, I'm opting out. I'm going back to Cleveland or whatever the case may be." He would have left, right? We've known him. If he's not happy, he's leaving.
Here's the other problem. He is no longer in a position at this age to be an opt-out and everybody in the league is running and, throwing away everything to try and get him. And he knows that.
Here's the thing about LeBron. Here's the thing about
very good.
Here's the thing about LeBron. This is truth. This is not conjecture. This is not, it's not that complicated. LeBron is getting paid $52.6 million.
That's correct.
His value as a player is tied to the Lakers. him retiring a Laker. Jeannie knew that. The Lakers know that. Value is what you get, but price is what you pay. LeBron does not return the value of $52.6 million as a player
anymore.
Right. The value, again, is connected to the Lakers, retiring a Laker and all of that. In terms of him as a player and what he could produce, he's actually an albatross at $52.6 million. A trade is complicated, likely involves 3 teams.
Yeah.
Where LeBron is, what do we, I mean, a year, 2 years, whatever.
And if he had opted out, he wouldn't have got the no trade clause. That was the other problem. So he's got one now. We
got lies in the live chat talking about LeBron was the best defender. He was in the backcourt and the play was already gone. They were getting cooked in transition. He was playing 44 minutes. His coach dragged him through the mud. He couldn't even do it. What are you watching?
Boy, it's not even watching him guard Julius Randle. Did you not watch him?
It's not. Julius Randle was cooking, bro.
He was playing defense.
He gave a lot of effort.
I'm talking about the transition. LeBron literally can't do the things he used to do. Nobody's blaming LeBron.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't blame LeBron for them losing. There was a whole team thing that was happening. So LeBron can't do what he used to do. So that means the roster needs to be constructed for that. And then the coaching needs to account for that. They played him for 45, 46 minutes.
Right.
You're asking to lose. He can't do those things. All these things. Again, I've talked about two-sided talk. LeBron is not going to be able to produce to the $52.6 million.
Correct.
He has crippled the Lakers' abilities to do anything. None of this is legitimized. I'm sorry.
To this article?
No. In terms of anybody saying like they need to pander to him as roster reconstruct. None of this is legitimate. It's bad comedy, is what it is.
So let's say Luka signs the extension, right? He's with the Lakers this year, and let's say
now y'all young disciples cussing at me, bro. This is where we're at. Bro.
That's just his second language.
This is where we're at, bro.
Look,
that man cursed on accident.
Some people care about LeBron James a great deal. And it gets the emotions flowing. So let's say that both of these guys are back next year and they're on the Lakers. Do we anticipate that LeBron gets through the year without any drama with Luka?
Did he last year?
Well, for half the year. I mean, it's always easy when it's new, right? It's like relationships, right? When it's new, everything's gravy.
Who's better?
When it settles in now.
More? Who's better? Who produces more?
It's going to be Luka.
Man, I would say at this point in their career, it has to be Luka.
So what credence, what positive equity would LeBron have alienating Luka?
I don't know, man.
Absolutely none, unless he's trying to get traded. But then he can voice that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing politics. Rich Paul came out and said all this.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole butt threw a whole wrench in everything he said. I'm like, but oh man, why you got to throw butt in there? But I immediately stopped reading the tweet. Yeah, exactly. I immediately stopped reading it. I'm like, let me stop reading this, man, because here goes the moment he said but.
You knew what time it was.
All of the damn media waves. LeBron wants to be traded. Oh, LeBron traded. Oh, LeBron. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Would I employ him being traded? Absolutely.
Oh my God.
But for the right reasons, for the right pieces. What's wrong?
Your brother, man. I'm just ignoring the chat, man. This dude always with the whataboutism. This is insane. But MJ, man, chill with all that, man. Ridiculous. Anyway. Ridiculous.
But to me, man, all in all, to stay on topic, I mean, we know we kind of rambled on a little bit, but to stay on topic, to me, like I said, off season, I mean, I'm a Laker fan, so of course I got Laker on my Twitter, I got Laker on Instagram, Facebook.
That's enough.
It's like 90% BS and 9% okay, there's a little bit of, I can get that, and 1% fact for Laker fans, man.
That's it?
It's that chaotic when it comes
Jeez.
to everything going on, because we do got some very, 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 and I'm a Laker fan. We have some very, very bizarre fans, like very, very bizarre. Like
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be listening to Laker
LeBron
fans talk, and I'm like,
Yes.
yo, no, but this is before LeBron. I mean,
Oh, okay.
just sheer like
Has it
people-
gotten better or worse post 2019?
Worse?
Worse, because LeBron fans came. So it added on to like the delusion that we had. Like, damn, all right. Like we have folks believing that back in 2014 we had a chance. I'm like, wait, what? No, we just signed the worst contracts in NBA history. And look at that.
Was Luol Deng there?
The Luol Deng and the Mozgov, the Mozgov signing.
Timo Fey. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? But hey, Laker Twitter was just, hey, we got a shot. We're gonna be a playoff team. I'm like, but we'll be lucky enough if we get the fifth or fourth
Nash
pick.
year? Was that or was that prior to that?
Nash was
that 13, 12?
Nash was 13, I want to say, because
Yeah.
that was the Dwight Howard deal. Yeah, that was the Dwight Howard deal. Because it was supposed to be Chris Paul, so we had to settle for Steve Nash, who ended the rest of his career from a duffel bag.
Jeez.
Still not understanding that one. How you end the rest of your career and season carrying luggage.
I think he walked off Christmas break, bro. He was like, yo, the
that
kids are home.
Bizarre.
All right, I'm out.
Steve Nash out for the season, hurt himself carrying luggage. What?
I think they said like it was like a back nerve or something. Yeah.
Oh,
bro,
man.
that was bizarre. But yeah, man. Until like, you know what I mean? Like we go through so many like, things like this. I learned I look at stuff, I'm like, okay, and I try to read into it. But like if you're not putting something on it, if it's just like him just talking, I'm like, all right, I hear that all the time. Right?
Yeah,
but
I
like
just
to
look
me,
at it,
and then I look at it like none of the facts match what you said, because I'm like, Austin Reeves clearly plays better with him. He basically gave LeBron another year or two in the league.
He constantly says and does contradictory things. So like the facts not matching up doesn't mean anything to me when it comes to LeBron, though. So I think that's
but LeBron didn't say this. We're talking about Mr. Gambadoro or Gambadoro.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm talking about Gambadoro. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if it's true, the facts not matching up doesn't matter, because we've seen that with LeBron constantly. Like he says, for instance, Rich Paul puts out that, hey, he wants to compete for a championship when he just finished telling us that ring culture is weird, right?
Two things can be true.
Fair enough. Yeah, that is correct. Two things can be true, my brother.
Autism boy, what we talking about? I'm talking about the Laker version of Steve Nash. He was way past that.
Right.
Like even Steve Nash on the last show of what he said with Kevin Durant. Yeah, when I was a very old man. No disrespect, LeBron. I'm like, yeah, Steve, you ended your season carrying a bag, bro.
That's
like,
crazy.
how did you do that?
Yeah.
How did you do that, bro?
Yeah.
But yeah, not that Steve Nash. We talking 2013. Lakers version of Nash was GOAT. Literally.
Right.
Like a literal GOAT. Not no
correct.
Like eating
greatest
cans
of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
All
right. Let's take a couple calls on this before we move on to the last topic. Definitely would like to hear what anybody has, what their thoughts are on this alleged rift between LeBron and Luka and Austin Reeves and Luka. The Austin Reeves and Luka, that's an interesting one. That doesn't seem to make any sense. It could be true, but it doesn't. Like, why would you, especially as a non-superstar player, be mad at playing with anyone that their presence increases your production? Because literally, when your numbers go up, you get paid more. So I don't know.
Literally, you were averaging 20 points a game because of him, which is why you're looking for another extension.
You got to think about his role. Like he gets two roles.
Mm-hmm.
So when so he gets to play his point guard position, right? He creates offense. We've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's also playing off the ball. I mean, he's got two roles, which is, it guarantees a payday.
Yeah. But now he's also playing off the ball. Mute us. I think that's neat.
That's Bruce. Go ahead. Mute
no,
the YouTube.
Just X out of the YouTube.
What's up, man? Hey, man, I want to say this real quick. I'm sick of LeBron whining like a goddamn baby, man. Like, goddamn, man.
Come to the light.
That's my guy. He's so freaking good, man. Consistently for how many years? What's this? 23? Year 23?
23, yeah. Jordan.
Kind of like a goddamn baby. Would you already say Transformer?
No, I just said Jordan. 23.
Man, he's
Jordan.
whining about every little thing. Hey, man, you accomplish everything someone in life would ever would dream of. God damn, man. show some wherewithal, some humility. Show some grateful. Be grateful, man. You made it, bro. Like you whine about everything, bro.
I don't think he's gonna. My bad.
Hey, he need to get his dick skull. The new ownership ain't going for the bullshit. This is not Jenny Buss. This is not the LeBron. Man, this is my guy. I'm kind of upset, man. That I'm going at him like this because that's my guy. And it's freaking good, man. Damn, at 41, he just wanted. There's always something, man. Just play ball. That's why I appreciate Kawhi Leonard, man. Just don't say nothing.
Well, that's because he's autistic, bro. That's different.
Damn, is he?
Yeah, I think he has a level of autism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
still,
Kawhi
be Tim Duncan. You feel me?
Right,
I mean, your demeanor.
Yeah, but everybody can't be that, you know. But I agree with what you're saying. But everybody's just not built that way. But I agree.
God damn. And I appreciate what you got, man. You got a chance to win the ring. You got Deontay 8 in the day. Let's see, will Luka and LeBron unlock his potential, because he was a really good, he was really a solid center. He had a few solid years in Phoenix. And I ain't heard too much about him in Portland. He was solid at Arizona. He was like one of the best big men. I think he was the best big man in the country that year.
Yeah, he was. That's why he was number one.
Has talent, so hopefully LeBron could unlock him and Luka unlock him on those lobs, and his talent. He could play. He lacks, from what I'm seeing in Phoenix, he lacks self-esteem and confidence. He mope and he mope around when things don't go his way. You gotta get some more mental toughness more than anything. But yeah, man, LeBron need to get it together, man. Like shit, man.
I mean, it's not going. Real talk, Bruce. Not even trying to be funny. It's not gonna happen, man. All these years, he's never had to. I think it's definitely too late, man. You can't.
You know what but you know what they say, right?
What's that?
All great men have egos, right?
Absolutely. You're 100% right.
Great man, don't have somebody some shit about him. You know?
No, you're right.
So yeah, man, I'll probably call back on the next. I need to talk about the Steelers thing, man.
No doubt, man.
Call back.
No doubt.
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
All right.
You washing dishes, bro?
I don't know what that is. Yo, you know what's crazy? Young Disciple calls back, man. What's crazy is that DeAndre Ayton averages 16 and 10.5 for his career. Like, those are not dumb numbers.
It's his work ethic that kills him.
Yeah. You know what that says? That says that if he's doing that and he's not trying, imagine if he went hard, he could dominate.
Hey, that's what Mark finna tell him.
You're right.
Hey, man, you a Dodger now. I mean, you're a Laker now. Damn, that just feel like, Dodgers.
I mean, he owns the Dodgers, right?
What's up,
like it's a perfect thing to say.
That dude is building a sports empire, bro.
He got the Sparks, the Dodgers, and now the Lakers.
Bro, he owns LA, bro. That is crazy. He doesn't own a county in Wyoming. He owns LA, bro.
LA.
Young Disciple calls
with
back, man.
All them taxes, with all that inflation.
Yeah,
he owns it all, bro.
But what's he got? 2 or 3 titles with the Dodgers, right?
Yeah. They're basically there like every other year for a title.
A lot of money right there.
Yeah.
And again,
Always
deep playoff runs. You don't even, obviously you want to win, but deep playoff runs, that makes a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, don't do that.
I really am curious to know what's behind that report that LeBron doesn't like playing with Luka, LeBron and Austin Reeves. I wonder where that came from. I have a hard time believing dudes are just, making stuff up. I would assume, I guess sometimes it happens, but I have a hard time believing that. So I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense from a statistical standpoint, like you guys brought up. But it doesn't make any sense when you're trying to keep the future of the franchise to resign.
Go ahead, mute that for me, Steve.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, brother?
Not much. What up, Twizzler? What up, Sneak?
What up, Steve?
What's cracking?
Nothing. I was waiting for Young Disciple to call in. Nobody was ringing, so I got bored. I wanted to call in. I just wanted to call out Sneak because he's out here lying on LeBron, saying all this defamatory nonsense. Didn't you know he can't get back in transition because Luka's fat? Don't you watch film, bro?
Hey, man, you're going to lay off my point guard,
You
man.
out here said horrible things about J.J. Redick and his coaching. I watched the film. It's because Luka's fat.
Hey,
I don't understand why you got it. If you don't fat shame.
I was about to say, are you fat shaming Luka, Steve?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, he's morbidly obese.
Wow.
I will not have it. And I'm joining the LA bandwagon where we're just going to use the fat shaming scapegoat. And I just listen. Bronny fell in the second round.
It's American food, man. It's American food. Luka went to Europe and got skinny real quick, didn't he?
In a matter of a week.
If Bronny's been a lottery pick, if Luka wasn't fat, I watched the film.
Steve, you're an idiot, man.
I know. I can't. Hey, if Young Disciple calls in, just drop my call because I really don't have anything of substance to say. I just got bored. I heard the dead air.
How you come in and trouble?
Hey, listen.
Yo, you know who's not? You know who's in shape right now is Caitlin. She's in shape.
She is. But she's hurt.
That's
Didn't
why
they just won a tournament?
I want my wife in shape. I'm not gonna have a fat Luka cooking my sandwiches. That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
That is insane. That's crazy work. It will not happen. I will go straight to the priest. I will get an annulment. We're not having that. She got to stay in shape.
Young Disciple, please call.
Hurry up, please.
Oh,
Steve, you're
Matter of
crazy.
fact, I'm
bro.
just
You
gonna
are
call
the
in from a
king of
random
the live
number.
chat. You are.
Hey, I'll get off here. I was just bullshit. I was bored. I really don't have nothing to say. I just want to call in, talk to Twizzler. I ain't seen him in like a week. I thought
he
I
was
miss
hot.
you too, bro.
I was worried.
all right, let's go ahead and take this. Steve, here's Young Disciple, man. I'm gonna drop
right,
you. All right. All right, brother. Thank you. Young Disciple, what's good, man?
Hey, man, what's up with you on this TMZ fake news, man?
Go ahead, man. What you got?
Bro, now you tell me what you got, bro. Where you get this TMZ fake news from, man?
Oh, we just went through it. It's
Hey.
what's this guy? He is my bad guy.
You talking about what's this guy? Like, come on, bro. Who is that, bro?
His name is he's got a show on Arizona Sports, the Burns and Gambo show.
Hey, thanks for proving my point, bro. It ain't too much I gotta say.
Yo, let me.
Hey,
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Hey, bro. Tell me this, bro. If LeBron hated playing with Luka, why did he move off the ball?
You heard him? You hear him?
Yeah, he hear me? Yeah.
I'm gonna let the Lakers expert handle that. Go ahead, man.
He's talking to you.
I'm gonna let the Lakers expert handle that.
Or let that other dude over there answer. The dude that be with that fake objectivity. He be real humble on FYL Sports, but he don't be having none of these. He don't be having none of that to say when he on FYL Sports. But when he get over here, he got all that negativity to say about LeBron. So let him tell me if LeBron had a problem with the way Luka played, why did he move off the ball? Since y'all say LeBron run everything.
I don't think you understand. Most of us here on this panel were saying that this actually doesn't make sense. I think you're fighting yourself right now. You're trying to conjure up something.
That ain't what you were saying, bro. That ain't what you were saying, bro. You was adding credence to it. You was talking about the Lakers need to be really careful. Why would they need to be really careful about something that you saying don't make no
Young
sense?
Disciple, I said if this is true, I preface my statement. If it's true, it could alienate Luka. And then I went on to say it doesn't make any sense.
Y'all like to say the most important part real silently, but then go on a 7-minute soliloquy about something that y'all saying that ain't true. Like that's what I don't get. But bro, you show a lot of fake humility, bro. Like real talk. Because anything that you saying right now, I ain't never heard you say that on FYL Sports, bro. Why is that, bro? I'm saying, why don't you?
How many times have I been on FYF Sports?
It doesn't matter. I'm saying anytime you've been over there, bro.
You said every time. So how many times have I been on there?
Bro, you more than one. Once. So okay, so you've been on there one time, right?
One time. You said every time I've been on there, I was humble. What's wrong with being humble?
I'm gonna say, okay, listen, I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm saying that when you, hey, Bruce, if you went on FIL Sports, Bruce, you mean to tell me it'll take me more than just one time to know that you have like a negative feeling towards LeBron? No, it wouldn't. I would know that right off the bat. Because you went over there, bro. You had none of this to say about LeBron. I see your little fake jokes you got about Bronny in other comment sections. So I'm just asking you, bro. When you got over there amongst the lions, why did you act like you was a lion? Why did you act like you was cool?
What did I say about Bronny on FYF Sports?
Bro.
What is this about,
bro? You said nothing about LeBron when you was over there, bro. All I'm saying is that a critic of LeBron will get amongst us, will get amongst people who support LeBron and have nothing to say.
I don't understand. If someone has an objective opinion, about a player in which they can evaluate his, bro, why are you interrupting? I'm just trying to respond to what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying, bro? But go ahead, bro. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. But it's not hard to objectively evaluate a player's game. It's much more nuanced to evaluate what a player says, and in terms of like off-season moves and how he sees the game and the stuff he says on his podcast and the things he says in his media. These are two different things.
You ducking, bro. You ducking. Hey, Bruce, Transformer. How many times did I have to talk to y'all for y'all to know I was a LeBron supporter?
Once.
One time, bro.
Once. That was it.
This man was on FIL Sports, bro, on the LeBron topic.
Every time I'm on the FYF Sports, every time, all one time.
Well, you a good ducker, boy. Well, you a good guy. Well, you a good goddamn ducker, boy. But I don't got nothing else to say, bro. Hey, I enjoy the show, Bruce Transformer. Hey, peace out, bro. I don't got nothing else to say, bro.
Appreciate you, young disciple.
Yo, you a good goddamn ducker, boy.
Thank you for the support, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Always.
Young disciple.
As always,
so
man.
Passion.
Just passionate call from young disciple, man. Passionate.
Yes.
That Tom Brady passion. That let's effing go passion. LFG. Y'all know what LFG mean. We ain't gonna say it loud.
Yes.
So.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. Not freaking, but you know.
Right. Yeah,
the grown man version of freaking.
Here we go. Laker Nation.
What up, Coach?
Laker Nation. What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
Control yourself, man.
Good. You didn't think you was gonna have a show and your number one member didn't call in?
I appreciate you, man. I do.
Why am I here? I need to leave. I'm leaving.
No, you don't. You stayed. You stayed.
I'm leaving.
What you got, Laker Nation?
Man, I came in at the right time.
Oh, man.
I came in when y'all got done talking about LeBron.
Oh.
Perfect time.
What you got, bro?
Oh.
I'm exhausted of hearing about that dude.
Y'all the best, man. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
I want to talk about this DeAndre Ayton signing.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do a free agency run around tomorrow.
Man, quit doing that, man. Let me talk.
What? You gonna tell the co-host and you going off the topic of what the host is talking about? And I'm supposed to let you talk? No. Talk Coach about LeBron and Luka issues, okay?
Coach is trying to call an audible.
I ain't gonna call Luka audible on our show, Sneak. Hey, man, I'm gonna talk about this DeAndre Ayton thing. Wait, what? What's wrong with you? Peyton Manning and our show, man. Peyton Manning, take it. Omaha.
You damn right, Omaha.
You're damn right, Omaha.
Damn right, Omaha.
He paid Manning the show, y'all. He paid Manning the show.
Yeah, he came with the audible.
That was awesome, bro. That was fucking awesome. Hey, man, I'm talking about DeAndre Ayton. Bump this.
Forget the topic.
I'm changing it. Let's talk about this. Oh, that was real. That was so
Oh.
real, bro.
Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild.
Hey, man,
Seriously,
Man,
seriously, Laker Nation, we are going to discuss that topic tomorrow.
This is why we are making your show number one on YouTube.
We trying, man. We trying, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Real talk. I'm not even
We
just
the
saying
best,
that.
man.
Yeah.
TDG, what TDG at, man? TDG in the building? I think she was here.
She was here earlier.
Shout out to Sneed. Though. I'm gonna say this a while ago. Shout out to you, Sneed, man. Get all that bashing that you was getting a few minutes ago. I'm gonna show you some love, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Man,
I need it, bro.
heard,
He really pummeled me, man. I was quacking and ducking straight up.
Hey, Duck,
something
Doug,
from
Goose.
something from Tigger's channel came through and y'all was talking. I didn't see no visuals, but it was just all audio and y'all was talking about the ring culture, man. And you was hitting a lot of stuff on the nose.
Mm.
I was like, that voice sounds familiar. Like, oh, that's my boy Sneed.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Mobile Tech himself.
They were talking about the whole Kobe slander and all that crap.
Yeah, that's been an interesting topic. That might be something we need to.
I don't want to because I'm gonna get angry.
It's really
All right.
messed
No, I
up.
don't like
Leave it
talking
alone.
about it because
It's
I
really
get
messed up.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like
really
talking
messed
about it either because I try not to get pissed off, but people be saying some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you have an objective Celtics fan hanging around, huh?
Yeah, we don't want to hear from you about no Kobe.
You
Excuse
object
you?
to an
We don't wanna hear from
extent.
you.
Wait a minute.
Throwing shade.
Just check real quick. When have I ever been remotely disrespectful towards the Mamba? You tell me.
The way you stepped into the conversation. Well, you need a Celtic to be in there to level things out. We
Yes,
don't need
correct.
a damn Celtic to talk about Kobe, okay? Do you understand me?
Wait a minute.
We don't need
Have I not always?
Transformers'
been the
neck is
Mamba?
talking right now.
Right.
You hit me? You hear what I'm saying, bro?
Have I?
Duck,
Laker Nation. Let me
Duck,
ask you. Have I
Duck.
not?
Goose.
Laker Nation.
Oh my God!
Have I not always at every turn given the
can't do
Mamba
that.
his due respect? Have I not?
Why are you trying to do me like this?
No,
why
I'm
you
not
trying to
asking
do me?
you. I'm asking you because if I have ever been disrespectful to the Mamba, you tell me and I'll apologize right now because I don't think I ever have. I just have him slightly behind Magic. I have him slightly behind Magic.
I've never heard you.
Okay.
I've never heard you disrespect the Mama because I would have been the first one to tell you so.
Okay.
Tell him about yourself.
Yeah, I've always given that dude his due. Now, if anyone says that it's disrespectful to have Magic ahead of him as greatest Laker, okay, I'll take that. But that's
no. The only thing what I'm saying is true. You give your 2 cents like yeah this is good, but at the end of the day you always end it with or you insinuate I love the Lakers' downfall.
Of course I do.
Because I'm a Celtic.
I am. I mean, what you expect?
I don't want y'all to trade LeBron. I want y'all to keep him.
Yeah, keep him and suffer.
Keep y'all in cuffs. All because we see the Celtics selling away everybody but the mascot.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. For real.
We're in a strange place in the league right now.
Come back to practice like, where is everybody?
Where the team go? Oh, Lucky's here. Hey, Lucky. Lucky, like, I'm on deck.
We're going to be like, it's just you and me, Tatum.
I heard I'm next, bro. Chill out.
Lucky, like, I ain't here. Just
he might turn into Kobe. He might turn into Kobe and walk into practice and walk out and say, I just want to say hi to y'all before y'all get traded tomorrow.
For real.
Bruh. And he'd be dead ass about it, too. Like, hey, man, y'all might get traded.
For real. Mm-hmm.
Next day. Jason Tatum traded. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, for real.
No, but I saw this well, I didn't see no audio, but I just saw an article and some posts about that about all of a sudden LeBron and Austin Reeves don't like playing with Luka, and I just saw it and I closed it. I'm like, this is the same crap that always happens on every team that he's on when he wants to leave. There's like nonsensical drama just pop up. Like all of a sudden, this guy is not holding up his weight, and this guy's not doing it. This guy's not doing that. It's always like that when he's on his way out. It's like he wants to drop one more nugget to cause chaos and leave and watch it burn. He done it in Cleveland. He done it in Miami. He did it in Cleveland the second time, and now he's trying to do it in LA. But our new owner is not going to let that happen.
Now, I was just about to say that.
Our new owner is not going to let that happen, and it's just okay. I'm not getting my way. All right, give me my $52 million, and I'm just going to drop a nugget out here to prove that I still have some power. I'm saying I'm going to watch your moves. If you're not going to make the moves I like, I'm gonna ask to get traded. And from what I'm seeing, there's not a huge market for him. Not at $52 million.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there you go. All right, Laker Nation, you got anything else, man? We're gonna go ahead and get to this last topic.
Yeah, Sneed, man, keep your head up, man. Don't be letting people try to bully you and things, man. You're doing a great job, man, on in these YouTube streets, man. Keep it up, man.
I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support.
I'm with you though. I'm not going to get on no show with a whole bunch of LeBron supporters because I'm not gonna do that to myself because I'm not gonna listen to 5 different people spit nonsense out their mouth for 2 hours, and I'm the only one trying to speak common sense, and nobody wants to hear it. So I wouldn't do that to myself. Screw them. Let them wallow in their own misery. Let them wallow in their own misery and believe, and let them go to bed believing the BS that they want to believe. That's not true.
That's right, Coach. That's right.
And the only LeBron supporter that I've heard sick of his nonsense is Baltimore Bruce, and shout out to him.
There you go. There you go. All right, Laker Nation, appreciate the call, bro. We're gonna go ahead and get to this last one and call that.
Get to Steve's topic.
I know, right? All right, brother. Have a good night, man.
Later, Coach.
All right, y'all. Man, good topic. Boy.
That Coach in a good mood, man.
Yeah.
Duck. Duck. Goose.